Hey everybody, this is Candace Yvette with Blackwomenaware. First, I'd like to say thank you to everybody who comes by and supports my page. It really does mean a lot to me. If you all can please press the like or dislike button and subscribe, comment, or even email me if you have any suggestions, questions, or concerns. My email is always going to be in the description box. Again, thank you for visiting my channel. Hey guys, it's Candace Yvette with Blackwomenaware. So I had to jump in real quick and give this message. First, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you for visiting my page. Thank you for showing support and being concerned about the injustices that Black women and children face every day in the United States. I really do appreciate your support. You don't know how much that means to me, especially because I myself am a Black woman. I'd also like to put this quick disclaimer out there. Do not come to my page victim shaming or blaming. You will be immediately blocked for that. I do not tolerate it. There is no need for it. And I'm pretty sure you knew what you were saying in the comment before you posted it. So be respectful. Many of the victims, their families come back and they visit this page. I am their advocate. This is their safe space. No disrespect will be tolerated. You all have a good day. I'm going to let you go back into the commentary. Every 5.5 hours in the United States of America, a Black woman or child is murdered. Stop killing Black women. Stop killing Black children. Wait, hold up. Now, before we get started in today's topic, I wanted to share one last but important and exciting thing with y'all. So I have been communicating with the ladies over at Black Femicide US, and this year's 2022 Black Women's March is going to be held in August. It's going to be held precisely August 27th, 2022. That's a Saturday, y'all, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. We're going to be marching around the city. Yes, you heard me correctly. I said we're, because Candace Yvette is going to be in attendance, and I am honored to be there. I feel privileged to be there. There's going to be raffles. There's going to be food. There's going to be guest speakers. So if you can, please come out and join us. If you can't join us physically, support us virtually. Share and like this video. Share it with all your friends, or if you can't share the video, go over to Black Femicide's Instagram or their Facebook page, find this flyer and share it. I'm going to read their statement before I go into today's topic. It's one that, even though they wrote, I agree with it as well. So it says, we're going to be marching for the liberation of Black women and girls. We march to bring awareness to the issues that Black women and girls face uniquely and disproportionately. We march to honor Black women and girls and to discuss our plan of action on our future in this country that directly ties to our liberation. Beautiful statement. So I hope you guys can come out and join us. Again, the date is August 27th of 2022. The place is Washington, D.C. We're going to be meeting at the Washington Monument, okay? Washington Monument. So if you can be there, be there. If you need more information, just email me or send Black Femicide US a DM. All right, now it's time to go into our topic. Hey, what's up everybody? This is Candace Yvette, and I'm going to just be coming on here and doing like a little impromptu message, whatever, shoot the breeze with y'all. Hopefully, once I reach 1,000 subs, I can come on here live and do these videos. It's a little bit more challenging to do them because you have to go back, edit them out, and do all of that shit. But anyways, so I just wanted to get a few things straight about my channel, and then I wanted to vent a little bit because I was upset with a few things that I see in this BWE space or whatever. I personally don't know if I'm coming or going over here, and I'm starting to think I should separate myself from this space. Of course, I'm still going to be Black Women Aware. I'm still going to share missing and murder cases of Black women and children, but I'm not going to identify my channel as a BWE channel. And here's why. One, because from what I'm seeing from the, BWE content creators, is they don't really talk about things that empower Black women or children. They don't really talk. They talk about entertainment shit, gossip shit. Every once in a while they'll cover stats and stuff like that. But it's really only to prove their points when the focus is on Black men. And I understand, don't get me wrong, like, you see what I cover on my channel, we have to talk about the pathology of Black men. That is very important because Black women are in proximity to these men. And per my channel, the stats and every other channel or page or forum that covers the deaths of Black women and children, this mostly happening by the hands of Black men. And most of these women they know who their murderers are or their abusers are. And a majority of them, the way they're being unalived most of the time is by a firearm. Okay. And in 2 years, those stats have not changed. Okay. But so anyways, like studying the pathology of Black men is important because of those reasons, right? But what I'm starting to find is, and what I feel bad, it breaks my heart. Like, of course, when you come over here and you see the murder cases, somebody did something final to these women and they're gone now. But Black women are being abused even in their walking lives. And I'm noticing that everybody is using Black women to mule for them, to get views off of them, to grow their channel. They saying everything y'all want to hear, and it's offensive to me because I'm like, with all this shit that's going on with Black women and children, nobody really gives a fuck. Everybody here just for their own dollar, just to big up their own name, just to have these Black women damn near bow down and worship them. They don't really give a fuck about what's going on with Black women and children. Ain't nobody, Black femicide, shout out to them. I got with them and I wouldn't dare charge them. My channel is not monetized, but I offered. Okay. To take a flyer of theirs and advertise a march that they're having in August. I will be present at that march. And if I have to, I won't come alone. Hint, hint, I'm gonna have my boyfriend with me. And my boyfriend's not human. And if you see him, you're going to have a problem if you get my drift. So don't nobody plan to, walk up to me and think you're going to do anything. Because once boyfriend come out, it's over for you. But anyways, I decided to get with Black Femicide and share their flyer in my introduction on these videos because I just want to show Black women that when you come over here, I really give a fuck. Okay, this channel is not just about bigging up Candace Yvette. It's not about just talking about what you want to hear. Sometimes Black women, when you come over here, I might just discuss some things that just might rub you the wrong way. But I'm not here to kiss your ass. I'm here to make you aware of the dangers in the society that you're raising your kids in or that you probably grew up in. Aware of everything that you may face. Like I've got some things on the back burner with a few Black and female doctors that I'm trying to get them on my roster so that I can interview them so that they can educate you all on not only, your anatomy or whatever, but also like the rights and laws and stuff when it comes to going to see the doctor and what to make you better aware when you're going to the doctor. Okay. I got all kind of shit planned for this damn channel. I really do. Y'all just don't see it all the time because I do have other things going on in my life. I don't just sit at home and do these videos. I work, I take care of my kids. I have a baking business. It's other things that I'm very involved in, then I have other hobbies, but I get so heartbroken because this past week, I have watched, then again, another, and it's not just a Black man, it's Black women too, be exposed for pandering to Black women. And what breaks my heart is most of these black women really believe in these people. And if you speak bad about these people, they'll come after you and all. And I'm like, y'all don't see that they're basically muling y'all and you're not getting anything out of it but a message that'll tickle your ears. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know where that term tickle, it's called itching ears in the Bible. And basically what that term means is they only telling you what you want to hear, but they not really doing anything to empower black women. I get so insulted sometimes when I see some of these channels who their target audience is black women say that they're black women empowerment, but they ain't doing shit to empower black women. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, black men are a problem. They don't get excluded over here. I have to talk about the things that black men do in this community because black women share a proximity with them. So I have to discuss that on my channel. I would like to put out as well, Blackwomenaware is not a black male bashing channel. They always get in their fucking feelings and like to say, oh, well, Candace Yvette, you're a black male bashing channel. Where if I'm a black male bashing channel because I'm highlighting what's going on to black women and children, well, fuck it, so be it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like what I share on this page, one, get the fuck off. But two, the biggest and most impactful thing that you can do to get rid of Black Women Aware is talk to these toxic ass niggas in your communities and get them to stop putting their hands on these women and children. Not just their girlfriends and wives, but their mothers and children too. They doing that to them too. I just shared two stories in this past week of two men, black men, who unalived their parents, mothers and fathers both. Didn't just do the mother, did the daddy too. Okay, you don't want my channel around, go out into your community, okay, and change the men around you, okay? And don't give me some bullshit, black men, about y'all can't do that because, for example, in Chicago, they snatching little black boys up at 11 years old and molding them and shaping them into motherfucking killers and drug dealers. They get them young and they start them off young because obviously when you're younger, the police are not as likely to prosecute you to the fullest extent because you're a child. Got them young boys out on the corners pushing drugs and shit. But you mean to tell me you can't sit down with a motherfucker for 15 minutes a day and talk and speak life into them about not doing that shit? Miss me with it. You know what I'm saying? You don't like what I do, change the motherfuckers in your community that's doing the shit. Because if I'm bashing them, they're doubly bashing themselves because they're giving me the content. Ain't none of this over here fucking speculation. I might theorize on how the murder happened or the missing person went missing, but you ain't gonna never hear me theorize or make up some shit about motherfucking murder. You know what I'm saying? Because if I make it up, that means the articles made it up. That means the coroner's office made it up. That means the detectives and the police departments made it up too. We all lying and saying this woman really wasn't unalived, and there's a high possibility, or they have proved that this black man did it. These motherfuckers ain't lying on y'all. Take your hurt feeling having ass somewhere the fuck else. For real. But I get tired of that on this side of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I really get tired of that. And it's irritating because as these people are being exposed, one, my discernment is so crazy. I be picking up on who not really for black women, like way before they ever get exposed. I pick up on it. You know what I'm saying? I never say nothing because why would I? You know, whenever it comes to somebody like me who is a Christian, who believes in God, y'all like to say we delusional, we don't know what we talking about. Yet you nor the church you went to actually really had real experience with the Holy Spirit or demons or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know churchy Christians. Y'all know that mainstream shit. Y'all don't know them very peculiar people who stick to themselves and really won't mess with you if you not sold out and delivered through Christ. Y'all don't know them people who when they look at you, they can tell you what you did by yourself because the Holy Spirit is so deep in depth with them. It's so like the Holy Spirit is so deep in their spirit that when they look at you, they can literally discern what you think and then tell you. Y'all don't know them people. You know what I'm saying? But you get on here and you want to talk and think you know real Christians, but you don't. You know these motherfucking pretenders in these churches. That's who you know. You know what I'm saying? That's who you know. You don't know real Christians. You don't know these real ones who from the minute they get up to go to sleep, all they think about, their mind literally stays on God. And, you know, and every time they talk to you, I used to have this friend. Every time I talked to her or whatever, hey, I would make plans like, hey, tomorrow I'm going to the gym, and later on I'm gonna do this or that. And her response to all that shit would be, did you ask God first? Because that's how sold out she was. Those are the narrow gate Christians. Like, they literally have no life. They don't have a life outside of God. They're sold out. They picked up their cross. They not living a double life. They not sinning and making excuses for their sins. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when y'all come over here, because I have so much spiritual experience, not only with the Holy Spirit, but with demons. I've seen demons. I've talked to demons. They not too friendly. Let's just say that. But because I've had so many experiences, the one thing that I will always tell y'all on this channel, because I know the consequences if I don't tell y'all, is I'm on the fence. And I know I'm on the fence. Like, I don't do everything right. Some of these videos I be cussing like a sailor. I just cussed about 2 seconds ago. You know, I know where I fall short, you know. And do I pray every day that God can help me change? Yes. But one thing about God that you have to really understand is, he ain't no genie. He's not just going to poof out the sky and do your part for you. He will help you. He'll assist you. But at the end of the day, you still have to do your part. Like, God and Satan do have some similarities. One of the similarities about God and Satan is they both work through the hearts of men. Another similarity about God and Satan is both of them have a will for your life. It's your will, God's will, then Satan's will. Okay. Another similarity about God and Satan is they both will try to encourage you to do their wills. But at the end of the day, the result is whatever you chose. At the end of the day, you have to, every day of your fucking life, when you live as a sold out Christian, you have to choose life or death. You literally had to choose that. And when I was living sold out like that, I was so deep in it to where, like, God, the Holy Spirit would just show me who could and couldn't do my hair. Like, he would, like, literally show me visions of people's demons. You know what I'm saying? And even though I'm not fully right with God, like, by his grace, he still covers me. And, like, y'all got to understand, discernment or judgment. If you look judgment up in the dictionary, one of the similar terms that's going to go along with the word judgment is discernment. Discernment is a form of judgment. Discernment is not just made up to know people business. Like, God be exposing so much stuff to me, even people's internal thoughts. He exposes so much to me that some of y'all is just boring. At the end of the day, I just sum it up as to what the Bible literally says it is. It's sin, and everybody has done the shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't really use my discernment to tell me about if somebody is, for example, living on a down low, or if somebody's sleeping with somebody's husband. God don't work like that. The spirit don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? And then discernment is really used to protect you. That's what it's really for. It's not for us to be up in people's business. And furthermore, if God was to ever come to me and tell me, Candace, go to this person and give them a message or whatever, because I have been instructed to do that before. Once I tell you that message, once God leads me and I tell you that message and you shun it, or you do whatever you do and you don't accept it or receive it, I literally do what the Bible tells me to do. I shake the dust off my feet and I move on with my life. I'm not going to pressure you or slap you over the head with Bible verses. The real, true, blue Christians do not do that. People who are hypocrites do that. People who aren't living right, but just want to have a prideful thing, like they always have to be right in a situation. They always have to have the ending result. They always want to be seen as the right one, or the one who's wiser than everybody else. They do that. But true blue Christians, they don't do that. They might, tell you once, hey, God said don't do this. And after they done with you, they'll continue praying for you, but they not going to fuck with you no more. Because they truly, strongly believe in not being unequally yoked. That just don't fall for marriage. That fall for your friendships too. Demons jump, y'all. They jump. They go from one human to the next. And because of my spiritual experiences, I am a motherfucking introvert. I don't hang around a lot of people. I do not hang around a lot of people. I've had experiences with people where they literally will look and act and do all of that like they're your friend. The Holy Spirit will literally come to me and be like, leave them alone. They got this, and that plan. If you deal with them, don't deal with them no more. You know what I mean? He's literally told me that. So, and then why am I bringing this up? I bring this up because it literally breaks my heart when I come on this side of YouTube, this so-called BWE movement, and I be seeing women like manipulate other women, and both of y'all supposed to be working towards the same goal for the liberation of black women, for empowering of black women. But it's like a crabs in a bucket mentality over here. And I know I sound like a broken record because we as black people have heard that that term, that saying for so long. We've heard that. We're all familiar with that crabs in the bucket saying. But that's literally how it is on this side of YouTube. Like, everybody fighting to get views and get subscribers and all that dumb shit. But nobody is really concerned and genuinely concerned about the issues that black women and children face every day right here in USA. You know what I'm saying? They're not sharing these missing women. They're not out here trying to contact media and families or whatever about these missing women. They're not trying to get black women to learn about how to better manage their money, or how to get their credit together, or how to get out of debt, or how to get into realty and own their own properties, and where to educate their kids or homeschooling them. They're not doing any of that shit. They're simply getting on here and sharing gossip and keeping y'all minds like a motherfucking mouse on a motherfucking wheel, circulating around black men. You know what I'm saying? That shit get annoying because, and for me, how I learn and how I operate is like, because when I first became exposed to the BWE side of YouTube, I was curious. I wasn't jealous. I wasn't hating. I wasn't bitter. My feelings wasn't hurt, but I was curious. Why is all these black men dating white women? Just curious about it, like I get about everything else. You know, I had the same thing happen when Hurricane Katrina happened, and I wanted to analyze and study Hurricane Katrina. To this day, Hurricane Katrina is one of my favorite subjects to study. But anyways, I wanted to study that about black men, and I wanted to understand the pathology, their psychology, their sociology, everything, right? Because as we know, black men and black women are widely different, and we all don't always agree on the same things. And I learned what I felt like I needed to learn, and once I learned what I feel like I needed to learn, it's almost like getting full with a meal. Once I'm full, I'm full. I don't want no more. I'm good. Leave me alone. But some of y'all overeat. And then you fuck around and you come out of that shit and you wonder why you sick. Because yeah, some of that shit can help you. It can help you become aware. It can help you learn how to properly date and vet men. And that's good. But sometimes when you're over there so long, it creates, it festers like a spirit in you to where you're angry all the time. You know what I'm saying? One of the definition for unforgiveness is being angry. Unforgiveness does not mean you kiss people asses. It don't mean you let people get away with some shit. It don't mean you let people run over you. It literally means don't be angry at this motherfucker no more. So for example, if somebody come up and steal my goddamn car, that don't mean like if I forgive them, I don't report the crime to the police. I don't have a right to press charges and don't press charges. No, motherfucker come up and steal my car right now, y'all. And I'm literally, as the police are putting them in handcuffs, I'm gonna look them dead in the eye and say, you know what? I forgive you. Officer, I still would like to press charges. Forgiveness is done in your heart, and all it's saying is, I'm not going to be angry with you no more. What y'all go on to describe, this is how I know some of y'all ignorant to the things of God, because you don't even know the difference between forgiveness, mercy, and grace. Mercy is saying, hey, officer, even though this motherfucker tried to steal my car, don't arrest him. I'm going to hold off on what I think he deserves. I know he deserved jail time for trying to steal my motherfucking car, but I'm gonna hold off on him and I'm gonna grant him some mercy and let him go on about his business. Don't lock him up. Grace is saying, hey, officer, you know, I know this person just tried to steal my car, but I'm going to have mercy and grace. I'm going to withhold jail time from him. So I don't want you locking him up, officer, but I'm also going to bless him with the car. The blessing with the car is the grace. You're giving this person something they don't deserve. And I understand in this area, some of y'all don't understand God. Y'all don't understand spiritual warfare. And I'm not even trying to force y'all to believe in what I believe in. That's not what this video is for. I don't give a fuck what you believe in. At the end of the day, your life is in your hands, and what you decide to do with it, that is on you. Why I'm bringing my spirituality up is because my discernment be pinging on some of these people y'all be following, and it just breaks my heart when I look and y'all be following the tarot card readers. Y'all be following all these people. Some people just be pandering. Some people know exactly what to put in the titles of their videos to get y'all riled up enough to where you'll watch them. And you paying your money, and this person talking about they BWE empowerment. How the fuck is that empowering y'all? Them steady pushing the messages of how you ain't shit, and this is who a black man is dating and giving all his money to, and he's worshiping non-black women. How the fuck is that empowering y'all? I don't get it. I don't get it. And my message is not to come on here and say, hey, black women, date out, because anybody can do you dirty. It's about the character of that person. Okay? It's about the character. It's about what's in that person's heart. This ain't a video. It's not a video promoting black love or interracial love. I'm just keeping it real. I don't have no dogs in that race, y'all. I don't have no dogs in that race. That's your life, and what you decide to do with it is strictly solely on you. But to make matters even worse, when it comes to this message, some of these content creators, like I literally done went out my way and tried to warn them. Hey, don't fuck with so-and-so, because this person don't have your best interest at heart. They only using you so they can make a name and get a bag for themselves. They don't care about the viewers, which is mostly black women, and they don't care about you. Oh, well, that's my girl, that's my friend, that's my dog, and he cool, and on his or her channel, they cover black women and the history and all this bullshit, and I'm a rep for them, and that's when I shut the fuck up and walk away. And then months or years down the line, what do I see? Some shit that I predicted a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? And it's heartbreaking because, like, I wonder, I'm like, I can't be a part of this BWE shit no more. I can't. I don't want my channel associated with it no more, because it's like the blind leading the blind, and it's chaotic. And at the end of the day, the very viewers that is so-called set up to help, it's not helping. Okay? It's not. I am supposed to be going over an article in one of my videos sometime soon. In this article, it basically focuses on black femicide in LA. But what they're saying in the article really applies to the nation. And I wanted to cover it because it was written by a black woman. And basically, she is interviewing an advocate or an activist who also has a ministry for black women, and she is interviewing a professor who studies African American history or whatever. And basically what she is going over in this article is how nobody cares when black women come up missing or deceased. Nobody cares about us. So while y'all on the internet talking about what black men are doing and focusing all y'all attention and all y'all energy on people who you claim you say you don't deal with, we're out here dying and nobody gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And in a way, y'all say y'all don't worship black men because you're not mammying you're not advocating for them or coddling them. But in a way, y'all do worship black men when you give a motherfucker a view, and the view is about black men, and it ain't shit about black women or can advance black women. That to me is worship. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna be even a little bit petty with this because I have to get y'all to get this. And you know, you might be offended in this video. Good. If I offended you, this message is for you. Okay, so definition of worship is the feeling or expression of reverence and adoration for a deity. Okay, some of y'all deify these goddamn content creators. Don't say nothing about that content creator because they said some shit to make y'all feel good. They didn't show you what the fuck they doing outside of that motherfucking YouTube channel. I get up here all the time and I upload conversations of myself talking with parents and advocates trying to find missing people or solve unsolved cases. Some of the shits don't make it to the YouTube channel because either some of the parents don't get back to me or I literally cannot find a next of kin. If you seen the missing video that I put up today of the second young girl, Michaela Robinson, 15, she was a child. I was frustrated with her ad that they put up, her missing ad, because it literally says she went missing between 3:30 and 4. Call this number. It don't say who the number belonged to. It don't say like anything about her. I literally searched this girl in Google. I searched her in all the social media platforms, and I could not find anybody covering that young lady's story. No articles on her parents, nothing. So I was trying to tone down my frustration, but I was very irritated because imagine if that 15-year-old was your daughter. They don't got shit on her ass. Not nothing. Same with the Shakar in Texas. Shakar Brantley, the one I just covered in Texas. Her baby daddy, the one who unalived her, he's wanted. He's the one with the eye problem. So if you scroll down my timeline and you see a guy with the eye problem, that's the story that I'm referring to. There is nothing on that young lady. This man possibly may walk, not because they won't press charges or he won in the system, but because ain't nobody looking for this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's frustrating for me. Like when I come over here and it's another video about who a motherfucker dating and why. And black women have all that other shit going on, but they know how to play on y'all emotions. They know how to keep you in this constant mentality of focusing on black men. You know what I'm saying? Focusing on black men. I thought most of y'all was divested. And I don't really even know what that term means because as the wind motherfucking blows from day to day, the motherfucking definition, y'all keep changing it. Now, it's not my term. I'm not a divestment channel. I'm simply a murder and missing case channel at this time. It's not my term, but I hear from one black woman to the next and they say different things about the terms and what it means. Oh, it means to date interracially. Oh, it means to divest and not invest into the black community. If it means the latter, you know what I'm saying? If it means the latter, then that defeats the purpose. It don't make no sense. If you don't want to invest in your community, black people will always be where we are and we probably will be worse. That's the difference between black people and other cultures. Other cultures invest in their motherfucking communities. They not around here. Like I hear some people saying, like some of my customers, I get compliments like with my baking business. They say, well, you're not like other black businesses. You get everything on time. Your customer service is good. The cakes are good. Everything's thorough and makes sense. And it pisses me off because the majority of black businesses that I have done business with were very professional. The majority of my customers for my baking business are black people, men and women. When they do business with me, I have never had not one black customer come to my baking business and stunt me on my money, ask me for a motherfucking deal. Not none of that shit. Now here's their communications. Like first when they do business with me, because I make New York style cheesecakes, make them from scratch. They're not no bakes. No bake cheesecakes are not cheesecakes. I make them strictly from scratch, okay? And when you order with me, there's a process I have to go through. I have to, get a deposit. I have to get a schedule of when you want the cake done. And when we're going through that process, if they have any questions, that's when I cover everything then. And then as I'm making the cake or whatever, it usually takes me 2 days to get it done because I have other shit going on in my life, as I've said before. And I like to deliver all my products frozen. So during that time, I usually keep in contact with them. I communicate with them during the COVID season, the height of the COVID season. I had to strictly communicate with my customers like, hey, do not come and approach my place of business. Stay in your vehicles. I'm going to bring the product out to you. But everybody pretty much complied. There was pretty much no confusion. I literally only had one customer break my COVID rules. And it was because she really liked a certain product that I put out, and she just, she broke the rules, but it wasn't a falling out. It wasn't no cursing out. It wasn't none of that, and I'm basically bringing all that up because we get such a bad rap as Black people. You know what I'm saying? We really do. Don't nobody else speak about their businesses of their communities like we speak about ours. It's absolutely horrible. You know what I'm saying? And I wonder, while everybody always talking about vetting a man for a relationship, do we really vet the people who claim their BWE empowerment or Black women empowerment? Are we really vetting those people? Do we really vet those people? Because all I see is motherfuckers putting up videos and y'all, and I'm not jealous. Don't get me wrong and think that I'm jealous. Oh, Candace, you're just mad because your channel is small. No. Definitely not. I like BWA small. I can manage it better. I feel like if too many people came over here, I would be overwhelmed, especially right now because I'm a one-woman operation. Okay? So it's not like I'm hating because they're getting attention or nothing like that. I have other businesses, y'all. I just do this simply because I give a fuck about Black women and girls. And I got tired of seeing these cases and these stats. At one point, I used to always see articles about how, the numbers is almost 100,000 now, but back when I was seeing the articles, it was 65,000 Black women and children were missing. And everybody was always quoting that when they was talking about, the topic was about a Black woman. Oh, well, it's 65,000 Black women missing. What is anybody? And they would always point the finger and look at somebody else and say, what are you doing about this? But the matter is, we all can do something about it, but we're not. We only bring up the stats about Black women and girls when we want to be proven right. Nobody really gives a damn about any of us when we come up missing. Okay, and that's what is frustrating about this side of YouTube. And that's why I said I will be, like y'all say, divesting, because I don't want myself associated with that. I'm not on here to get y'all money and get y'all to subscribe to my channel and then get, put out a bunch of hateful Black messages about Black men. And that's not what my channel is about. Now, do Black men still come over here and get triggered because, hey, the majority of the cases I share, it's Black men who are murdering these women? Yeah, they still come over here, get triggered. Do I give a fuck? Absolutely not. Because like I said before, you don't like me here, change your damn demographic. You know what I'm saying? Change how y'all think, change how y'all act, change how y'all treat the women and children. For real. You know what I'm saying? But for right now, I am going to get off of here. I might do a part 2 to this, or I might even make this a series where I just come on here and speak my damn mind. There's a whole lot of fake shit going on, and I just don't like it. And the real people who are out here doing the footwork and the groundwork, they're not getting their flowers. Miss Rosalind Page with Black Femicide, she's not getting her flowers. I often get curious because I know it's more than one person who runs Black Femicide US, but I often get curious on how often they get sleep because they're up round the clock sharing those motherfucking stories. and updating them. They don't just share the stories, they update them. They talk to news media. They're having that march. You know what I'm saying? They are getting, I don't know what it takes to get a month, to make a month, the official month of whatever awareness organization you have, but they have done whatever they've done. I don't know what they did, but big ups to them and all. And April is now the Black Women Awareness Month. And I hope, you know, somebody over there, I might send Black Femicide this video so they can share me like the colors, because you know how October is breast cancer month and they have pink, you know, so I can be decked out every April, you know what I mean, and support, you know, hopefully they'll put out t-shirts or do something, you know. But it's channels like Black Femicide, it's forums like Every 8 Hours, shout out to Every 8 Hours, shout out to Black and Missing But Not Forgotten. Shout out to these people, because these people are really doing the footwork. That's who's really doing the footwork. You know what I'm saying? I would give myself a shout out, but I know I'm just beginning. 1, 2, I know I haven't reached my full potential. What do I mean by that? I can be doing more. Yeah, I'm bringing these stories to y'all. Cool, that's good. But I need to be in the communities and learning and educating myself and doing more. I like to push myself and cover all my bases, cross all my T's and dot all my I's. I'm not going to just sit in my house, put a video together and expect the motherfucker to give me a pat on the back. No, I want to be doing more, because Black women and girls are worth it. So I hope y'all heard my heart on this video. I really didn't want to make it too long. I might come on here and do a part 2. You know, but y'all get in the comment section and just let me know what y'all think about what I said. Are y'all tired of motherfuckers getting on here and playing with y'all emotions, playing in y'all face, acting like they for y'all, but they really ain't, and then just taking your money or your support, and you don't get even a percentage of that? It doesn't go to your causes. They're not advertising for your causes. They're not sharing the stories. You can share that shit once a week. Make a video, share it once a week about the missing and murder cases of Black women and children. If they do share the cases, it's to make a point about Black men. It's not about that woman who passed on. It's to say, hey, don't date Black men. Like, white men ain't also out here killing Black women. They just not doing it at the same rate as Black men because of a few things. Black women predominantly are still race loyal to Black men. Okay? They're still race loyal to Black men. You know, they are not in the proximity of white men or as they are Black men. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of factors that go into that shit. If you're going to share that woman's story, focus on that woman. You know what I'm saying? Focus on her. And then when you share her story, educate Black women on how they can avoid them situations, on what they need to look out for. That's all I'm saying. Because some of the stuff, it just gets on my nerves. And yeah, I know what people think. Oh, I can share whatever on my page. You damn right, Skippy, you can. But it's offensive when somebody tries to bully their way into what's supposed to be a Black woman's space, whether you're a woman or a man. And you claim that you for us and, I'm here to advocate for you and everybody share my channel and make my name real big. It sounds to me like you trying to focus on your motherfucking self. And you trying to be seen. You know what I'm saying? That is a problem for me. You know what I'm saying? Is it any other Black women who understand what I'm talking about? I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of these Black men putting on wigs and making caricatures of Black women. And you look over and this motherfucker done made it big off of making a mockery out of your image. Or some of these Black women who claim they're BWE, but all they're doing is setting up seeds of hatred in your fucking heart about a group that you supposed to be divested from. You not even supposed to be focused on them and what they doing unless it come to your safety and your well-being. Setting up seeds of hate in y'all, because when you watch the videos, I understand you get educated, you're getting entertained, But at the same time, if you, like I said with the food example earlier, if you eat too much, you get sick. So now you have all these internalized self-hate issues. And every motherfucker you pass on the street, you're believing, you know what I'm saying, this shit from this channel and what this channel said. That shit do happen, y'all. That's not, don't get in my comment section and act like I'm making this shit up. I'm not asking y'all to kiss the ass of black men. Not asking y'all to do any of that dumb ass shit. So don't twist my words. I'm asking y'all to, hell, don't just vet men. Vet the motherfuckers who come and y'all are the target audience as black women. Vet the motherfuckers who come and they say your name, and when you come, make sure they really are about what the fuck they say they are. I'm sick of these people doing this to black women and then laughing at us. I'm sick of us looking stupid like this. I won't be doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of it though, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all be safe, be alert, be aware. I'm hopping off of here.